Hello, good afternoon. What time is it? Is it 1 p.m. here in our place? I'm gonna read to you about this health issue. The topic is health issue. I'm gonna share you something a little bit here. And this one. This is a real interesting kind of health issue. Okay. Now this is the skinny on why we get fat. I'll show you this one here. Okay, just bear with me and let's enjoy something about what we learn here. I'm gonna read it for you. So, like this. Which one is? I'm looking for my stand. Book stand. Now, this one is like, it's not just a matter of consuming more calories than you burn. As you can see here, there is an apple and tape measure. Because here, there are a lot of food chains here, and there are a lot of obesity. So let's read it for you. So now that is in here that we have been told that all it takes to lose weight is a reduction in calories or an increase in exercise. The theory goes that if we eat fewer calories or exercise more or both, we will lose weight. So did you hear that? If you want me to repeat it again. We have been told that all it takes to lose weight is a reduction in calories or an increase in exercise. The theory goes that if we eat fewer calories or exercise more or both, we will lose weight. Yet we continue to struggle with losing weight and keeping it off. Only a small percentage of overweight and obese people maintain a weight loss of 10% of body weight for 1 year. The reason for this goes beyond the simple calories in, calories out calculation. What researchers are discovering is that a calorie is not just a calorie. Rather, it's the quality of the diet as a whole that determines whether a person will be able to lose weight and keep it off or not. Okay. The new model of obesity. A paper published in the Journal of the American Medical Association proposes a new model of obesity that better explains why and how we get fat. The current model states that the standard American diet, full of convenient, highly palatable, energy-dense foods, causes people to overeat, which increases energy intake, calories in, while a sedentary lifestyle decreases energy expenditure, calories out. As a result, circulating fuels in the bloodstream glucose from sugar and carbs, fatty acids from fats, and ketones from proteins are more available, which increase fat storage and leads to obesity. Yeah, that's true, which increases fat storage and leads to obesity. Did you hear about that? Okay, now let's continue. The new model proposes the diet quality, especially carbohydrate amount and type, as well as genetics and lifestyle factors such as inadequate sleep and stress, all contribute to an increase of fat storage. Oh, did you hear about that? If it's like inadequate sleep and stress, all contribute to an increase of fat storage. Okay, which decreases the circulating fuels in the bloodstream. Sugar, fat, and ketones, triggering hunger, calories in, and lowering metabolism, which lowers burning of calories. The result, obesity. This new model helps explain why calorie is not just a calorie and supports the fact that a low carbohydrate diet versus a low fat high carbohydrate diet of equal calories results in better weight loss, blood sugar control, and cholesterol levels. It also explains why low versus high glycemic index diet. Glycemic index measures the ability of a food to raise blood sugar or equal calories, decreases hunger. Other dietary factors that decrease fat storage are a low refined sugar intake, high omega-3 and low trans fat intake, adequate protein, high micronutrient and phytochemical content. In other words, plenty of fruits and vegetables and probiotics and prebiotics. You may think that overeating causes you to be fat. Okay. But it's actually a poor quality of diet that causes overeating, which causes you to be fat. So which means that causes you to be fat is if it's a poor quality of diet. Okay. How to improve diet quality. No. So here are some tips. Eat plenty of non-starchy vegetables and low sugar fruits. Eat plenty of non-starchy vegetables and low sugar fruits. Number 2, eliminate sugar and grains. Wow, this is like a challenging kind of losing weight. Think about that. Eliminate sugar and grains. Because sometimes I'm eating grains, but not every day. Some people of our relatives eating everyday grains. That's their regularly food. And the number 3, eat healthy fats such as omega-3. So if you are like seafoods, if you like to taste seafood, so you can take fish oil, omega-9. Oh, there's omega-9 olive oil. So that is omega-9, the olive oil, and medium chain triglyceride saturated fat. So the medium chain triglyceride saturated fat is coconut oil. I'll show you this one. So if you can see there, and reduce your intake of unhealthy omega-6 fats, most vegetable oils. I'm not using anymore the vegetable oils. Oh, what I have here is the olive oil. That is count as healthy fats such as omega-3 fish, omega-9 olive oil. So number 4, eat protein throughout the day. Eat protein. So it took kind of vegetables, but it didn't say it here because it just say eat protein. Eat fermented foods which contain beneficial bacteria. Okay, like a probiotic. conclusion, following these dietary suggestions along the moderate caloric restrictions with optimum nutrition, exercise, and stress reduction not only leads to permanent weight management, it also the recipe for adding years to your life as well as life to your years. Okay, getting fat. Just here. So getting fat is in on your gut. In order to heal the body, you need to first heal the gut. Yeah, I believe that the gut is not merely a food processor. Gut function is the very foundation upon which health is built. With an unhealthy digestive tract, you will be less able to heal your body. So start with your gut. An interesting gut connection is that of microbial gut balance to obesity, a condition plugging one-third of Americans. One study builds on previous lab studies by looking at the effect of probiotic Lactobacillus plantarum on weight loss. It is already known that there is a difference in the gut flora between obese and lean individuals. This study found that when animals fed a high fat, high calorie diet were also given Platarium. It's like a generic Lactobacillus name. They did not gain as much weight as the animals who did not receive the probiotic. Mhm. Okay, let's read some of here about this embracing the essence of autumn. So this is not in the autumn. We just have to read, which is important here about health. Even though this one is um, Days for Life All Feast Autumn. It's like give you some of the relevance about health. Elderberry. So have you heard about elderberry? I never see that in real, the elderberry, but I heard it. So this is the elderberry. I'm gonna read it for you with this. It means elderberry potential. Elderberry, sometimes known by the name black elder, which is a unique name, elderberry, has served as a safe and popular folk remedy for the flu and other respiratory infections for centuries. According to health journalist Victoria Dolby 2, this one, yeah, 2, what is that? I don't know what is that. That one, I don't know, because his family name is hard to pronounce, like 2 WS. Elderberry offers solid health benefits, but it's a good idea to set expectations appropriately. Two's writes, this one writes, okay, the herb won't keep you from getting sick, but evidence does show that elderberry users enjoy a quicker recovery from winter ills. Oh, did you hear about that? Winter ills. Okay. Now, elderberry seems to work best when taken early in an infection. And one study, participants taking elderberry extract in the first day or two of an influenza, 2 of an influenza like illness, recovered 4 days sooner than people taking a placebo. Those in the elderberry group were back on their feet sooner, and they didn't require as much medication for symptom relief. Oh, don't you know about the elderberry? It also helps. If you see elderberry plants, you can plant also. Which one you like? This is expensive when I check it in the store. Okay, so scientific research comes in numerous forms. One handy, one handy way to get people. Sorry. One handy way to get deeper insights about a topic comes from the meta-analysis. This means combining data from a few smaller studies to get a better feel for outcomes. Scientists as scientists at the Franklin Institutes of Wellness here, scientists as at the Franklin Institute of Wellness, which serves as one of the only research-focused natural health institutions, did by grouping together several smaller studies to examine health outcomes of elderberry supplements in a total of 180 patients with upper respiratory infections. This meta-analysis revealed quicker symptom relief with elderberry supplementation. Okay, lots of options. You can go old school and brew cups of tea. Okay, from dried elderberry flowers. So if you have elderberry flowers, so that is good. And to nurse yourself, to nurse, look at that. To nurse yourself through a cold or flu, but more modern forms of standardized liquid extract are readily available, as well as capsules, tablets, gummies, syrups, and lozenges. Lozenges. That one. Is that this one is unfamiliar to me. So Toast writes elderberry syrup is probably the most readily available form, and it's taken in the amount of 1 tablespoon 4 times daily for the first 3 to 5 days of an illness. Oh, you hear that? Illness. Selected. Echinacea is also good. Okay, so let glucose management the good. Making cake, support supplements, zinc. Okay, I'm gonna read you something about glucose management supportive supplements. Supported supplements. The numbers don't lie. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, about 38 million of us, almost 12% of the US population, have diabetes. Yes, diabetes is a well-known kind of illnesses. And another 97.5 million adults have its precursor prediabetes. Type 2 diabetes, characterized by high blood sugar, can lead to other serious health problems. The good news, type 2 diabetes is preventable by making key lifestyle changes such as losing a little weight and committing to a move active lifestyle. Always remember to get your blood glucose levels checked at your annual physical. Supportive supplements, in addition to be a healthy diet and regular exercise, some supplements have been shown to support healthy blood sugar levels. Always consult your healthcare provider before taking any supplements. So this one is chromium. Low levels of chromium have been linked to elevated blood sugar levels. If you are deficient in chromium, consider supplementing. Zinc. Zinc supplementation with zinc may help reduce blood glucose and insulin resistance. It also appears to reduce disease progression from prediabetes to diabetes. Vitamin D, long-term studies have shown that those with higher blood levels of vitamin D, including those with prediabetes, appear to be at a lower risk of developing diabetes. Alpha lipoic acid. Research has shown that lipoic, not lipoic, lipoic acid may improve insulin sensitivity in those with prediabetes. Cinnamon. Multiple studies indicate cinnamon has a positive effect on fasting blood glucose levels. Both cinnamon and cinnamon extract appear to be effective. Magnesium. Supplementation with magnesium can reduce insulin resistance and help manage blood glucose levels, particularly in those with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Berberine. This plant compound helps balance blood sugar by making cells more sensitive to insulin. Put your best mood forward. Okay, there are some here that it's interesting. Stress relief. It looks yummy kind of food here. And stress relief. Adaptogens to the rescue. Fatigue, burnout, insomnia. How does a person cope with the stressors of modern life? One group of herbs offers unique benefits to help us adapt to the strange adaptogenic herbs. Uh, Rhodiola, ashwagandha, and so hard to pronounce this one. Ashwagandha and Shisandra have been shown to help regulate energy levels, mood, and the ability to handle stress. Here's a closer look at some of these adaptogens. Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, a growing body of research on ashwagandha, highlights its potential as a valuable natural remedy for many health concerns. According to a 2023 review in the journal Pharmaceutics, the authors noted ashwagandha neuroprotective, sedative, sedative, and adaptogenic effects, as well as potential anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, cardioprotective, and anti-diabetic properties. Herbalist Maria Noel Groves writes that ashwagandha is deeply energized yet also calms anxiety. She notes that it is well tolerated by most people but should be used with caution by those who are sensitive to. Yeah, that's true. There are some people are sensitive, so you have to ask. Or allergies. Okay, Aryan, this is apple cider vinegar. Ginseng conditions. Okay, let me read it for you. What is the benefit of this ginseng here? Ginseng conditions impacted by ginseng include diabetes, cardiovascular disorders, cognition, memory, and mood, common cold and flu, cancer, fatigue and well-being, quality of life, and social functioning. Right, the authors of 2003 report in the American Journal of Chinese Medicine, they noted that positive effects tends to be mild or moderate, but both Asian ginseng, Panax ginseng, and American ginseng, Panax, what is to pronounce is that it's like a generic name, demonstrated a good safety records in humans. Holy basil, also known as tulsi and sacred basil, has been shown to lift the mood, promote focus, ease anxiety, and decrease inflammation. It also helps to modulate blood sugar, cholesterol, and stress-related sugar cravings. Holy basil. And Writing in the British Journal of Nutrition, researchers highlighted the potential of rhodiola for increasing resistance to stress and improving overall resilience. The 2003 review focused on the herb's effectiveness in supporting endurance and reducing fatigue in athletes. Another group of researchers looked at treatment options for persistent stress symptoms, evaluating their impact on burnout and other factors. They noted unacceptable side effects from certain anti-stress medications and determined that rhodiola extracts are offer comprehensive and treatment for symptoms. Writing in the International Journal of Psychiatry and Clinical Practice, Shia authors concluded that rhodiola influences the release of stress hormones while boosting energy metabolism. And those findings are supported by numerous other studies and one trial of 80 mildly anxious participants, those who took 200 milligrams of rhodiola extract twice a day for 2 weeks, reported significant easing of anxiety, stress, anger, confusion, and depression. Okay. Shisandra. So this kind of flower or plant is new for me. Shisandra. It's like Chinese. It's another stress relieving adaptogen which grows favors for its ability to promote clear, focused mind and to help balance energy levels. She cautions that it may interact with some medications. Okay, so we learned a little bit here. I don't know when we're gonna end this because there's a lot of interesting topics here. Hormones can be a weighty matter. How to regain balance. Hormonal imbalance has long to blame for unexplained weight gain. As we age, many factors can upset the delicate balance between our hormones. Every hormone is a key that must turn a loop in order to be effective. These loops are called receptor sites. Inflammation can alter the shape of our receptors, making our hormonal keys ineffective. Here are the hidden sources that can clog receptor sites. Exposure to xenoestrogens, estrogen mimics, and our diet, environment, and personal care products. High intakes of sugar, alcohol, caffeine, and fructose. Yeah, I didn't understand that. What's that? That's Siri. I think my other phone. My other phone is listening to me also. That's why. Okay, stress, electromagnetic frequencies, and sleep deprivation. Grain drain from wheat, rye, barley, and corn-based products. The good news is that you can reshape your receptors, and achieve lasting weight control. Your personal hormone chin-up. When out of balance with its sister hormone progesterone, estrogen's dominance creates an increase in water retention, migraines, memory lapses, and we will promote fat storage around the hips and thighs. So tropical progesterone cream can help offset estrogen's dominance. Reduce copper-rich foods like chocolate. Oh, yeah, I love chocolate. Okay. Reduce copper-rich foods like chocolate, nuts, soy, avocados, and shellfish. Copper is closely associated with estrogen. Wash fruits and vegetables to remove estrogen, mimicking pesticides, fungicides, and herbicides. Don't reheat food in plastic containers. So, did you hear about that? I have another one, silicone, that I put silicone. I'm gonna show that to you in the video what kind of silicone that is protectant for the food. Yeah. Uh, mm, for substitute, uh, people are using plastic containers. But anyway, Okay, now let's continue. Use a water bottle made of glass, stainless steel instead of plastic. Use a water bottle. I have a lot of water bottle. Yeah, I have steel, I have plastic. Oh no, I don't have any more water bottle plastic. Sorry. And then, what is use a water bottle of glass contains. Avoid personal care products that could include, oh, look at that. Avoid personal care products that include endocrine disruptors like parabens, ah, phthalates, actually care products, cosmetics. Swap away excess estrogen by sprinkling 2 tablespoons of toasted cold milled flax seeds on your food or blend them in smoothies. Really? Flax seeds? Yeah. The only thing there, if you are allergy of flax seeds, yeah, it is, yeah. And seasoned soup, stew, chill, or other bean dishes with 2 to 3 cardamom seeds. Cardamom is a Cardamom, digestive aid with the ability to cleanse and detoxify the liver, which is essential for hormone balancing. Optimize estrogen metabolism by supplementing with the take 100 milligrams twice daily with meals. So that kind of, it's like a capsule that they are promoting. Anyway, I am concerned about the kind of use and foods that I'm gonna use as for the meantime. Um, at the same time, it's food to eat to mix into your food like soup or rice. Breath work to harmonize with nature. It sounds like interesting here. Breath work to harmonize with nature. Uh, Pranayama or breath control is a powerful tool to align our internal rhythms with the natural world as the air cools and the atmosphere shifts. Practices like Nad Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Wow, alternate nostril breathing can help balance our energy channels, promoting mental clarity and emotional equilibrium. Nad Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Sit comfortably with your spine straight, using your right thumb close off your right nostril and inhale deeply through your left nostril. Close your left nostril with your ring finger. Release your right nostril and exhale through the right side. Inhale deeply through the right nostril. At peak of inhalation, close the right nostril with your thumb. Release left nostril and exhale through it. Continue this pattern, alternating nostril with each breath. This practice harmonizes the hemispheres of the brain, fostering a sense of balance and tranquility. Okay, so did you hear that? Embracing change with mindfulness. Autumn is a reminder of the impermanence of life. Mindfulness meditation can help us accept change. By sitting in stillness and observing our thoughts without judgment, we learn to let go and flow with natural cycles of life. Find a quiet space and sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Focus on your breath, noticing the sensation of the air entering and leaving your nostrils. When thoughts arise, acknowledge them without attachment and gently return your focus to your health. nourishing the body with seasonal foods. As we adapt our yoga practice to the rhythms of fall, it is also essential to nourish our bodies with seasonal foods. Root vegetables, warming spices, and hearty soups can provide the sustenance. Our connection to the food we consume promoting overall well-being. Fall is a season Fall is a season of transformation, a time to reflect, release, and renew. By integrating yoga and mindfulness into our daily routine, we can harmonize with the natural world and embrace the changes that come with grace and ease. Okay, now that's all that I have to read for today. And I have to go now, and I have lots of things to do. And look at this, my beautiful flower plant. Don't have yet a flower, but someday. It's so good. This is a decoration. This is not a real plant. Because I'm so... Sometimes I have lots of things to do. So I have also for a decor to put here in the living room. So you don't have to water it every day. See how pretty. Okay, guys, thank you for listening, and thank you all so much. Love, 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 love. Bye.